Hey everyone, as summer is winding down and it's back to school for a lot of you, actually the thing that comes to my mind is travel. Yes, today I am going to share with you several outfit ideas for travel that can work to and from and also at your actual destination, so you don't have to overpack. Now, this is coming from someone who is a self-proclaimed maximalist and overpacker, so take this all with a grain of salt. If you're interested in any of my other travel videos, I have quite an extensive playlist. I will link it up here and down in the description box. When I thought about the outfits that I wanted to suggest to you, I did have a few key points in mind as I selected the pieces. So first and foremost, front of my mind was comfort. The concept is whether you're traveling by car, by train, by plane, or what have you, you are sitting down for an extended period of time. So you need to be comfortable. Travel days, whether you're excited about where you're going or if it's for work and you're nervous or what have you, it's still a stressful time. So comfort has to be key. Along with comfort does it make you feel good? Now, bear with me on this one. I want you to hear where I'm going with this. I feel like when you put on a face of makeup and you pick out a cute outfit, your outside is looking good and maybe it pulls the inside to match. Maybe you're not feeling so great emotionally that day, but you're literally gonna put on a brave face and a cute outfit and pull yourself out of that funk by looking good on the outside. Does it make you feel good or do you feel like a slob? I know there's this big trend to basically wear your pajamas on an airplane or in a road trip situation. You know, to each their own, but I do think you can make your whole travel experience a little bit better if you feel a little bit better about yourself. And sometimes that means dressing up the loungewear a little bit. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Number 3, this is a very, very specific point. Does it wrinkle? Now, wearing natural fibers is generally more comfortable, especially on long travel days, but some of those are more prone to wrinkling than others. That's just how it goes. I'm thinking of you linen and cotton poplin. But generally, you want fabrics that are gonna wear well throughout the day. You don't want to arrive at your destination looking like a rumpled mess, especially if you're going straight from the airport, the train station, your car to an event. So do these items actually travel well? And again, can you re-wear them throughout your trip without having to launder them? And that brings me to my last point. Can this work at the destination? Sure, loungewear is great for in the car and on the plane, but can you wear it during a business trip or during your vacation? You want to have multiple uses out of all of the things that you bring along on your trip. So with those factors in mind, let's jump into the actual outfit suggestions. I'd like to call this first outfit idea sets. Sets are big. I'm seeing them all over the place. From high-end to very, very budget-friendly, sets are the thing. Now, this first set you've seen before. In fact, you've seen all of these pieces before. These are pieces that I wear over and over and over, and if you're familiar with my travel videos or you follow me on Instagram and you've seen my outfit pics there, you will recognize all these. So this sweater set, I love it. The whole world apparently loves it. It has taken the internet by storm. I am wearing the Amazon budget-friendly version. There is the original Free People version, which some people prefer, and I will link both of those in the description box. I do like the Amazon price point, and I'm very satisfied with the fit and the feel of this outfit. I do not feel the need to go and purchase the Free People version. Now, here's what I love about this outfit. Each piece works very well together in this whole outfit, and it travels really well, and it's really comfortable, but you can also break it apart and wear each piece separately with other things that you may bring along. So it ticks all of those boxes. Clearly, it's not gonna wrinkle. It is a little bit on the warmer side, especially right now as we're hitting well over 100 degrees here in San Antonio. But if you're traveling by air, it's generally colder on an airplane, so this is a great outfit to bring on the plane. And it layers nicely under a denim jacket, a utility jacket. We're gonna talk more about outer layers at the end of the video, but this functions in a lot of ways, and it has pockets. Not every outfit I'm gonna show you has pockets, but I do prefer to have pockets in my outfit when I'm traveling. I also want to briefly touch upon the shoes that I'm sharing with each outfit. And if you're unfamiliar with how I do things, I will have in the description box and pinned to the top of the comments each outfit fully listed out in the order that you're seeing it here on your screen with all the sizing and the pricing information and each piece of the outfit, including any accessories, shoes, what have you. The shoes are also a factor. I am thinking about road trips and plane trips. For travel in general, I prefer closed-toed shoes, especially on an airplane. You're just walking through, you don't know what. So generally I like to avoid sandals. That's not always the case. I want them to be comfortable. I need to be able to walk long distances through an airplane terminal and all that stuff. So in this case, I am wearing some of my favorite slip-on sneakers, and they're also great to just have along on any trip where you are planning on doing any kind of walking. We're still in the sets. I just wanted to give you a slightly different idea. This actual set was my #1 bestseller for July as far as outfits go. And again, it comes in a bunch of colors. It does also happen to be from Amazon. And this doesn't have pockets, so it doesn't tick every box for me, but it is comfortable. It travels well. It doesn't wrinkle. Each piece can also be worn easily with another item of clothing. It layers well under a jacket. So like this one doesn't have pockets, but if I put a jacket on, specifically maybe a utility jacket or a denim jacket that has pockets, now I have that layer that has pockets, so don't have to worry about it. It's also an outfit that works well at my destination, especially if I want to dress it up a little bit. Swap out the ballet flats for a heel, maybe put my hair up, add a clutch, and I could easily wear this out to dinner at a nicer restaurant. Now, outfit idea #2 is very specific in that it is loungewear, but specifically loungewear from the Spanx AirEssentials line. And I'm including something this specific because it is my most worn piece, well, not piece, several pieces of travel clothing. Whenever I travel, whether it's a 3-hour road trip to visit my son in Houston, or it's a 12-hour road trip across West Texas and into Arizona, I never leave the house without one of the pieces, at least one, if not more, from the Spanx AirEssentials line. So I have 2 options to show you, but what's great about this whole line is you can mix and match all the things. So first, if you want a little bit of a streamlined look, I am wearing the Crewneck. Now it's basically a sweatshirt, so it's super, super comfortable, but it has a couple little details that I love. You can size down and make it a little more fitted. It has a really nice inverted pleat in the back that just gives it a more tailored look. And I love that you can do a whole monochromatic look like I'm showing you here and in the next version, but you could also mix and match the colors a little bit if you wanted. I paired the Crewneck with tapered pants from this collection. I love how they feel. I would say go with your true size. I'm wearing a size small. The only negative I have about the Spanx AirEssentials line is they don't have pockets. In most cases, especially as it gets cooler, just throwing a jacket over it, now you have pockets, it's no big deal. But this is especially great for longer haul plane flights and long road trips, really comfortable. If I had to pick one outfit that I have worn the most year over year over year, and the pieces have worn well, I don't have any pilling, the black hasn't faded, it's again from the AirEssentials line, it's the quarter zip, I think it's the quarter zip, maybe it's a half zip, pullover, and then the wide leg pants. I believe there's a cropped version and a full length version. I'm wearing the full length version, I just have the petite length. So I will say Spanx pants do run long. I generally get the petite option. I am 5'4" if you are curious. And again, I feel like you could wear this zip top with the tapered pants or the crew neck top with the wide leg pant. Like you can mix and match. You can wear that top with a pair of jeans, so forth. So you're gonna get a lot of wear out of it. And honestly, I get why Oprah picked this whole line as part of her favorite things so many years ago, because the material is unlike anything I have ever tried, and I have tried the dupes and they do not hold up. I know they're on the pricier side. I do have a continuous discount code that gives you free shipping and 10% off. It's not a whole lot, but it is something, and I wanna make sure that you're aware of it. It's just Marnie x Spanx, and I'll put it in the description box as well. Now this next outfit idea may be a little polarizing because some people feel very strongly about this next suggestion. And I'm gonna tell you, a comfortable pair of jeans and a comfortable top. Now, some people think a comfortable pair of jeans is an oxymoron. I don't agree. I am particularly in love with this pair of jeans. The Trouser Jeans whole concept is a softer, lighter weight, more malleable, if you will, pair of jeans. This specific one, I hope is still in stock. It's from Chico's. It's their trouser jean. It's probably my absolute favorite pair of jeans that I got this entire year so far, and I've gotten a lot. They are thinner weight, they're not stiff like more premium denim tends to be. This is much thinner and it's much softer, and it's made to be looser on the body, so they don't really feel like jeans. They kind of feel like the pants I just showed you from Spanx. So you can wear those, throw some booties on if you want. Maybe you don't want to pack your booties because they take up too much space in your luggage, so you're wearing those. And then just to show you that you can still dress it down, I just threw on the Crewneck pullover from the Spanx line, but another option that I like to wear a lot is a Rails Hunter plaid shirt. Those tend to not wrinkle, they're very lightweight, and again, it's something I can wear throughout my trip wherever I go. Now, keeping with the idea of pants, I wanted to show you an exact picture of something I just wore on my last road trip. So last month, I went from San Antonio to Dallas and I went straight to a business meeting. So it's about a 4.5 hour drive from my house, and I went with these, I think they're called the Endless cargo pants from Athleta. They feel like athletic pants. They're made from material that you would find in activewear, but they're cut more like a business style jogger. They look more professional. I love how these fit, and the cuffs themselves have a button so you can unbutton it and make it less of a jogger style and more of a straight leg style. So they're multifunctional. And I paired it with a little bit of a dressier blouse, a little bit of a silkier material that didn't wrinkle. So I sat in the car, I think it was 5 hours all in because we hit some traffic, and went straight from the car, drop off in the parking lot of corporate offices, and walked right in and met with people and filmed stuff, and I was ready to go. So that is definitely an option. Athleta has a whole line of clothing that's great, that looks more professional, that isn't necessarily activewear. Chico's has a whole traveler's line as well. These tick that box, that very important box of they don't wrinkle, they're comfortable, and they make you feel and look good as well. And the last outfit idea that I have for you before we talk about outerwear is probably going to be the most polarizing. So if you have a hang up about wearing pants or jeans to travel, you're really not gonna like this next suggestion, but I know a lot of you also feel just as strongly that you love it, and that is a jumpsuit. Now, I know the argument against wearing a jumpsuit while you travel is that you feel like you have to peel yourself out and be totally naked and vulnerable in a public bathroom. I kind of understand it, but at the same time, I'm like, how is that any more vulnerable than having your pants down to your ankles? I mean, you're literally bare. I don't think I can say the ASS word without getting dinged, but you're literally sitting there with your bare tush hanging out. Either way. So I don't know. That argument, we can go either way. There are occasions where I really do prefer wearing a jumpsuit. It's a one and done outfit. They're usually very comfortable. I mean, it's essentially an adult onesie if you think about it. So it's great for travel in that it's comfortable, it's easy to wear, you could feel really good in it, and sometimes it can take you from plane to dinner. So I wanted to share this particular jumpsuit, talked about it last month as well. It happens to also be from Amazon, so you know it's budget friendly. Comes in a ton of colors. What I love about this jumpsuit in particular is it's very lightweight and flowy. It is 104 degrees as I sit here and film this, so great for this time of year. It is bra friendly. I'm wearing my normal bra underneath. In fact, I'm wearing this bra right here that isn't even black and you can't see it, so that's great. It has pockets. Now the legs are more of a straight, almost wider legs, so they're very flowy. So I thought this would be a great jumpsuit if you do have an event to go to straight off the plane or straight out of the car. Wear slightly nicer, maybe shoes with a heel. I'm wearing my most broken in, most comfortable pair of sandals. And then you throw on a blazer or a nice jacket over it, and this is business appropriate. I did pick this particular blazer because it is knit and it's not gonna wrinkle. It does have pockets. I am wearing it in my true size for a slightly more fitted look. If you want more of that oversized look with this blazer, I recommend going one size up. I have been traveling with these blazers for years. In fact, I'll try to find a picture and pop it in. In February 2020, I went straight from the airport to dinner with this outfit that had this blazer in a different color that I still own. Whether or not you love the concept of wearing a jumpsuit to travel, this knit blazer is definitely something you're gonna wanna add to your wardrobe because it works as a jacket, it works as a blazer, it doesn't wrinkle, it's super, super comfortable, and it comes in a lot of very easy to wear, flattering colors. So now that we're talking about outerwear, why are we talking about outerwear? I don't know about you, but I get cold when I travel. I'm either cold in the car because my husband is just cranking up the AC and I'm freezing, or I'm freezing on an airplane because you're always freezing on an airplane. Unless, of course, you're getting baked in the airplane, sitting on the tarmac waiting to leave, which I hear happens a lot. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen to any of us during our next flight. But it is very nice to have some outerwear. So like I mentioned, there are a few things that I recommend bringing along. Denim jacket is a great choice, but only if you're not wearing a lot of jeans at your final destination. Because while I know it's trendy to wear the matching denim on top and bottom, it's not a look for me, and I think it's not a look for a lot of you. So I prefer a jacket that contrasts somewhat and isn't like a whole matchy set. And a denim jacket is pretty bulky. So it's not something you want to pack. It's definitely something you want to bring along with you on the plane. The other alternative, and honestly, what I would probably prefer, is some sort of lightweight utility jacket. I shared one that I got from Maurice's last year that I absolutely love. I don't know if they're bringing it back or not. I found a few similar ones that I will link below. It's August still, it's fairly early, so the fall stuff is just starting to roll out. I found a new trench coat actually on Walmart in a gorgeous olive green, and it's in more of like a twill fabric, so it's a much more casual trench coat. This would be fantastic for traveling as well and make for just a really cute accessory, but that's another one. I'll not waste your time here with all my suggestions. I'll just put them all down in the description box and pin to the top of the comments, but I think a utility type jacket in a neutral color like olive green goes a long way during your travel and then once you get to your destination as well. And then the last piece that I'm really sad is not here, but like travel, shipping is also unpredictable. I ordered this from J. Crew and I think the sale is still going on. I ordered it overnight, but there's been some weather issues, whatever. Stuff happens. You gotta just kind of be able to roll with it. That's another piece of advice for travel, is bring an extra dose of patience. But I have been wanting this Cashmere Wrap from J. Crew forever. I've had my eye on it for a long time. I saw that they're having 30% off most of their site, I think, right now. So I pulled the trigger. I got it in camel. I think this is a great idea as an outer layer, especially this time of year, because cashmere is warm, but it's sort of adaptable. So you're not gonna get too overheated. It's super lightweight. You can wear it as a wrap, you can wear it as a scarf, you can use it as a blanket on a plane or in the car. So it's really versatile. It folds up pretty small too because it's not super bulky like other pieces. I did go on to a bunch of retailers and try to find dupes. You're not gonna be able to dupe cashmere. You're either getting the benefits of true cashmere or you're not. I looked on Amazon and a few other more budget-friendly retailers, and honestly, once you take into account the J. Crew 30% off, they're about the same price. So you're actually getting a really good deal for the J. Crew cashmere. But go through your closet. You probably have pashminas from the 90s and early 2000s. Those will work in a pinch as well. But I am really excited about this camel scarf because I can also just wear it as a scarf once we get to wintertime. I don't have to just reserve it for travel, and I can also leave it as a throw on my couch and cuddle in it once the temperatures drop, assuming that ever happens, when I'm watching TV. So it's a very useful thing to have, especially when you're traveling. So whether you're traveling by car, by plane, by boat, or by train, I think I've got you covered in a few options. Please let me know which one was your favorite and which one are you definitely not gonna wear. I am always curious to see both sides of that spectrum. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have fun. Happy travels, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.